Bathhouse Row. Pretty nice architecture, huh? I like that. Okay, this is the Fordyce bathhouse. It's now the visitor center of the national park. Really nice architecture here, huh? Inspired by the spas of Europe, Colonel Samuel Fordyce opened the Renaissance bathhouse in 1915. This copper frame glass marquee and elegant window design. It was the crowning achievement of the golden age of bathing.
All the marble's original, most of the fixtures are original.
Mm-hmm. And they've got a row of rockers here too. The elevator room contains tanks, pumps, and a vast tangle of water pipes overhead, almost which have since been removed. The elevator was operated by an electric motor. And here it is, right here. Look at those big cables. And this is the plumbing for this facility. And that had to be a job, keeping all those pipes in good shape, tanks, whatnot. Look at that car. Look at this old-fashioned elevator. Going up, you can see the floors as you're going up.
Third floor.
Yes, that's where I want to go.
Going down.
The Hubbard Tub Room. Hubbard Tub was installed in 1939 for physical therapy. This one-piece women's bathing suit was from the 1950s. Is similar to those that would have been worn by a patron using the Hubbard's tub. Look, they got this big hoist. They can lift somebody down into the hot water. And look, right here, they even got a rail where they rail them right in there. The parlor, men's parlor, gentleman's parlor, let's put it that way, had a billiards room. The men's parlor contained a Victrola and game implements. Probably a lot of cigar smoke too, huh? Okay, look at this. This is really nice. I like this wicker furniture. And look at this stained glass ceiling. And men's physical education uniform. And the, what do they call those straw hats? The Edwardian men's fashion. The wealthy Edwardian male was also concerned with fashion. A three-piece breasted suit was manufactured in 1910 by Groff and Wolf Company, up from Irish linen. Straw boater, that's what those hats are called. I like these arched windows. And look, it's got a tile floor. Each one of these little pieces of tiles was a symbol. The babies of both sexes met their friends and read letters and listened to the music, indulged in games. Women's fashion in the Edwardian era. I'm talking 1915 when they opened. Spanned the years between 1901 and the First World War. It was a period of beautiful clothing for women and men and a peak of luxury living for a select few. Women's fashions were rapidly changing. Gone was the bustle of the Victorian era, and skirts became flared, smooth over the hips from the narrow waist gradually widened to the hemline. Look at that hat. Harvard hot tub. This someone being non-ambulatory patients were transported into this room and lowered into the Hubbard tub by the wooden stretcher attached to the overhead tram. That's what it's called, overhead tram. And see, here's the track right here, going to the women's side. Toilet, women. Look at a nice towel. And what have we in here? Oh, this is the women's waiting room. Like they got a sink. They played cards and gossiped and wrote letters, postcards, and probably didn't smoke cigars. Thank goodness. Probably didn't smoke cigarettes either. The ladies' parlor. This established furnishes free of charge private parlors for ladies and gentlemen. Originally planned and used as a combination music room and ladies' parlor, the room also served as a beauty parlor at times for the Fordyce bathhouse operations. That's why they got the sinks in here. And beauty parlor, look, they've got a regular barber's chair in here.
Yeah.
That's surprising, isn't it? The beauty parlor.
What was the name of this bathhouse? Was this the Fordyce?
Several different rooms housed the beauty parlor during the nearly half-century history. Life begins again at the Fordyce, 1940. Massage. Ladies' massage room. The massage department is in charge of expert operators who, through the long years of experience and study, know how to obtain the proper results. And what is this right here? I don't know. Oh, look at this. This is some, electromassage. The room is used as an extra massage room the first years of operation. High-frequency vacuum electrodes used for applying electric charges to various parts of the body. Stateroom. Each stateroom was free, completely and compactly furnished. Well, it's not very big, is it? Neither of those shoes. That lady had tiny feet. Look at the alarm clock. Ladies' stateroom. 22 private staterooms occupied part of the third floor. Each came equipped with a simple bed, metal bed, dresser, coat rack, valet and maid service. These rooms gave patrons a secluded and more comfortable place to relax and get dressed following their baths, massages, and other treatments. And they got a gymnasium. Look at this. This is the old type of gymnasium that I used to see in pictures a lot. Ropes, rings to hang and do tricks on, I guess. And you got the mat off of the, what do you call that? I don't know what that is. Anyhow, parallel bars, the boxing. Gymnasium. Complete exercise center was all necessary, with all the necessary equipment for a good workout. Oh, okay, they got it listed here of all the stuff. There's the big old radiators here. The gymnasium. Okay, I'm on the second floor museum. And here's the cage for your shoes, I guess. Shoes and clothes. Cooling room. All right, let's take a look in here. And this one doesn't look very comfortable as far as the chairs. Take time in the view. The beneficial effects of outdoor life in hot springs was pure atmosphere and sunshine are considered important aids in bath treatments. Look at the observation tower there. Strike up a conversation. Hot springs offered visitors opportunities to socialize both indoors and out. And look at those bathing suits. The place is beautiful and visitors here from the world over. Nature guide, straw hat, man's shoes, women's boots, Hortel trail map right there. Head outdoors. Drink more water. Well, that's true today as well. Hot springs water is not just for bathing. You can drink it too. Water jugs, bottled water, no plastic there. Collapsible cups, cup holders. There's a gentleman here with his feet bare. What's he been doing? Soaking, taking the waters. That's what these guys are doing. Right? How's your feet? Taking the waters. Before modern medicine and the advent of new drugs, people had to find ways to soothe the aches and pains of life. Many of the hot springs early visitors traveled great distances to bathe in these rare thermal waters. Upon arrival, they discovered primitive conditions. Gathering around the water holes with rolled up pants and dipped their feet into the pools. Others headed for the bathhouses, which are often wobbly structures erected over the springs. Over time, these simple amenities gave way to state-of-the-art bathing facilities. Yet the concept remains the same. A warm bath can make you feel much better. Amen to that. Hike the trails. And thus the national park has all these trails in it. And look at this. Isn't that wonderful? The bathing regime. Buy a ticket, hop in the tub, get a scrub, sit in a vapor cabinet, head to the pack room, cool down. Doctor's orders. Open lockers to see the doctor might have recommended for ailments. Meet someone new. People arriving in hot springs in the early 1900s had one major thing in common. They were here to heal. Imagine conversations that took place in these rooms and hallways. Probably talked about a lot of other things too. Physicians considered socializing a key part of the healing process and encouraged the patients to spend time together. Bathhouse owners soon created formal gathering spaces. In the Fordyce, patrons could meet in grand assembly room or two parlors, one for women and one for men. But look at this how there's beds in the water. Rather skeptical Arkansas hot springs until I visited here. Taking the treatment of the baths, run a pretty good speed and catch a train. That's after he took the treatment, I guess. Head to the gym. Chiropody apparently is the word for healing the feet. And this gentleman was famous for it. Dr. Timothy Bottoms. What is health? It's mighty good, that's what it is. And this right here was the changing room. All right, let's go in here. Access through the ages. I think I start over here. First superintendent, former Civil War General Benjamin Franklin Kelly became Hot Springs Reservation's first superintendent. Tasked with reforming the site and facing pressure from bathhouse owners, he limited access to the springs on the mountainside. Public mobs protested, and Kelly called in federal troops. Kelly cared about keeping order, but he also sympathized with those in need. He later asked for federal funds for poor free baths. Struggles of the poor. In 1877, many poor people had forged communities around 3 mountain water holes. These were called Rouse City, a term for neuralgia, and arthritis like ailment. With no privacy on the mountainside, men and women set up separate times to bathe. They fought the government regulation, but in the end, the federal government closed Rouse City. Camps of necessity. Hot Springs Reservation. In early years, you could not afford to have bathhouses. Could visit the open springs on the hillside. Poor visitors made makeshift campsites and formed small mountainside communities. Word that these camps might pollute the waters, the superintendent of the Hot Springs Reservation closed access in the 1870s. Instead, the government set up Free bathhouse bathers had to answer questions to prove they were poor enough for a free bath. The question discouraged those who could not read or felt embarrassed by declaring poverty. Iron worker only made 16 cents an hour, a cigar roller made 26, and the butcher made 39. These people are almost every nationality. The second, government-free bathhouses. The foundation of Bathhouse Row. African Americans were the majority of the workers in the park's bathhouses and kept them operating, but they could not bathe in them. They worked long hours serving the customers, cleaning bathhouses, but were not able to freely bathe in them until the bathhouses were desegregated in the 60s. The bathhouses of their own. African American bathhouses provide a place for black residents. They also were a place for people to meet and talk. The impressive Woodsman of the World building opened in 1922 in downtown. Here, African American patrons can enjoy a thermal bath and visit a doctor and get their hair done. A divided community. How would you feel being denied access to the bathhouses? Text put key ring. Look at that. Access through the ages. What a beautiful and thrilling specimen of America to preserve and hold the view of her refined citizens and the world. In future ages, our nation's park contained man and beast in all the wild and freshness of their nature's beauty. George Kettling. We bathed the world. In 1832, George Kettling became the first person to promote the concept of national park. Hot Springs Reservation was created the same year. Hot Springs National Park is one of the oldest protected areas in the National Park Service. Hot Springs National Park's mission is to protect the geothermal spring water and surrounding lands for public health. Physician and veterans advocate Algernon Garrett, former Civil War surgeon. Dr. Algernon Garrett knew that veterans benefited from the healing waters at Hot Springs. He saw that they had no place to get medical care. Garnett helped establish the Army and Navy General Hospital at Hot Springs in 1887. The hospital brought countless soldiers to the area over many decades. How has America treated its injured veterans? Hot Springs had been a haven for wounded soldiers since the Civil War. Veterans from both North and South seek relief from the war injuries. In 1887, a large Army and Navy General Hospital opened in Hot Springs to treat veterans from around the nation. The first hospital proved too small to handle all the patients and eventually sent its way to times of international conflict. In 1933, it was replaced with a much larger facility that would accommodate 600 patients. Over the ages, these are the soldiers, Civil War veterans, World War II veterans. Water naturally. Here's how the water's coming up out of the ground there. A delicate balance. Each of the thermal springs is a little different. Some springs trickle out of the ground, others gush. How much water? The springs can produce more than 650,000 gallons of hot water a day. If only used for bathing, this is enough water to fill 13 standard-sized bathtubs every minute. Pipe sections, calcium carbonate known as tufa, can build up in the pipes. These pipes have sections who have tufa deposits can obstruct the pipes. Tufa deposit, a special liquid. (143 degrees Fahrenheit). William Dunbar and George Hunter to lead here the first scientific expedition to this area. The Valley of Vapors. For thousands of years, springs bubbled out of the green mountainside, casting out clouds of vapor. Minerals from the water created massive blankets of tufa. The white and tan mineral deposit around the spring's opening. Welcome to Hot Springs National Park. Samuel Fordyce and the Fordyce Bathhouse. Built by a wealthy businessman, Samuel Fordyce, first came to Hot Springs in 1873 seeking relief from injuries received in the Civil War. He found rickety bathhouses, crowded streets, and lots of potential. Over the next 40 years, Fordyce put money into hotels, an opera house, city utilities, and bathhouses. His work helped turn Hot Springs into a world-class health destination. And here he is with his car right here in front of his bathhouse. Capture, collect, store. Channeling the water. Every bathhouse used a network of troughs to bring thermal water into the tubs. As bathroom developed, so did the distribution system. These diagrams show how it was done. No, here we go. Captured water, collect. And distribute. Okay, as a tourist destination, many a postcard was sent from here. And these are all replicas of the old hand-painted postcards. The water changes. Notable visitors to the city: General Sherman, Theodore Roosevelt, Count Basie, Andrew Carnegie, Carrie Nation. And they have some wonderful architectural ornamentation. Becoming a community. All right, Bathhouse Road. Here's the picture. And here we are right here. Don't have time for the theater today. Bath hall. Look at this. It's all marble. Wow, it's noisy on the street. Sirens. Look at all these pipes. These are like showers. Oh yeah, here comes a fire truck. Look at the stained glass windows here. Ladies' pack room. Cold packs soaked in natural water were applied to affected area. Cold packs. The pack room. Look at all those pipes and all those faucets. Look at marble bench. It just goes on and on. Look at these tubs here. And what are the hoses for? And look at the shower. It's got all these different shower heads. Hydrotherapy. I guess that's what these big machines are for here. More hydrotherapy. Steam cabinet room. Okay, that's what these are. 115 degrees with your head poking out. The ladies' cooling room.